Well, looky what we have here. Scottish. It's Joey Moss, Bad Boy Gaming. And what do we got? Beginner box. Last time I did one of these beginner boxes, it was a huge success. And that was with Foundations beginner box, which at the time, I believe it was like $35. And I'm like, that's a good buy. Well, it's still kind of floating around that price. It did dip, but then it went back up. With Avatar, you can find available product of the beginner box, A Last Airbender, for $31 plus shipping and tax and all that good stuff on TCG Player at this moment. This is a big box, guys. Like, here is a regular collector bundle. Look at the size. Let's see what's inside there. Appreciate you tuning in. Joey Moss, Bad Boy Gaming. By the way, my son completed, he's 6 years old, his first airplane. It was like 98% all by himself. Once he does it completely, I'll give him full credit. Little blips along the way, but he asked for some help with the Legos. But come on, baby, that is cool. Big thumbs up to the younger generation. Learning and earning. Let's go. Shwink. Oh, man. Where's my blade? I'm concealing what I cut this with. You're not allowed to see. Yeah, okay. We will take it. Well, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, if you're new to the channel and you just discovered me, which I find often, people are like, oh my God, I just discovered you. And I'm like, oh my God, that's freaking amazing. Like, for real, like, I feel that way. Oh. Is it worth it to purchase one of these bad boys? What's this guy even say? Welcome to Magic the Gathering. Flamio is in this box. I don't know what that means. You'll find everything you need to start your journey, a tutorial, game guide, buy 2 step-by-step booklets, plus a variety of ready-to-play card packets to explore once you understand the basics. For additional learning, visit learnmtg.com. What is this? I read something about Jumpstart, so we'll see. If this one's already as low as $31, and now Foundations. Foundations is a different animal. I'm not going to lie. Foundations can get printed into oblivion. So I would say, like, the prices are going to be kind of similar for the next year. But as time goes on, I would assume Avatar begins to teeter off from Foundations price points. You know, if you were to buy one of these. Here is the booklet. This is all pretty cool. Okay. Sure. I'm going to tell you right now, these are pretty much worthless. I have like 60 of them that I attempted to sell on my Patreon. See the link in the description if you just want to support the channel for a few bucks every month. And no one had any interest in it. I was about to be like, dude, just pay the shipping and I'll send it to you. Especially if it goes to a good cause. So I'm at that point. If you want to pay the shipping, which is about $20, and if it's going to go to like a school or something, or if it's going to go to whatever the purpose is, as long as that purpose is that this collection is going to go to those who are ignorant to Magic the Gathering, to learning Magic the Gathering, then I'm all for that, okay? And I have no problem gladly assisting. And yeah, just pay the shipping and I'll get it to you. And yeah, take some pictures and let me know that it went to, you know, a good purpose. I'm all for that, man. Here we go. A quick start guide. Tap 1, ponder. Grab a card. Counterspell. Oh, shit. All right, here we go. Oh, this is like a Monopoly board. Whoa. Look at all this. That's kind of cool, right? Lands Graveyard. We had something along these lines. It was in paper always, but this is like in the hard cardboard. I dig it. That's just one-sided though, so that means another person would have to have just the same. But if you're looking to teach someone how to play the game, I mean, you know what? Not a bad idea. All right. Then we get this, which is a bunch of these punch-out cards and tokens with counters on them as well. Wow, that's pretty deep dived there. Wizards of the Coast, hot dogs. All right. Not too shabby. Oh, you little rascals! This is why I don't like doing too much research, and I like discovering things on my own. It's fun to discover things on your own. That's the other side of the battlefield. So your opponent will get one as well. Perfect. I love it. And then we have this, which is the color pie, which just kind of gives you like a general understanding, you know, of what each color does. I'll spin it once. You could pause it if you would like. There you go. What is your favorite color? I never asked anyone that. But what is your favorite color? Back in the day, mine was green. Now that I'm so advanced, gosh, it's probably like 2 or 3 colors combined. Let's go with 26. 15 plus 13 is 28. Man, I was way off. One more time. 20 plus 8, 18. One more time. 21. 22. I was close. Come on, go. Give me. I was close. All right, so here's what you get inside of these decks. Do not shuffle because, yeah, they're meant to be used straight out the packaging. I'm going to go over all the cards. All the pricing, I'm probably not going to go over. I'm just not. But I'm going to let you know, in my honest words, if I think it's worth it for you to pick up one of these. If you're brand new to the game, I would say yes. Especially if you're brand new to the game and enjoy Avatar: The Last Airbender, I would say definitely yes. Then this is something that you want to pick up for yourself or a friend. There you go. Lessons are back, that's right. So cards that benefit lessons could, you know, have an impact. Earth Village, Hog Monkey, Buzzard Wasp Colony. That's a lot going on there. Fire Nation Sentinels. Whenever a non-token creature an opponent controls dies, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. He's 5. I'm just trying to like let the newbie understand how this works. Typically in a Magic the Gathering format, you know, 1, 2, 3 mana spells are pretty potent, you know, and effective. Once you get to like the 4 and 5 range, that 4 better be able to do something powerful, like sweep the board or, you know, add a huge presence to the board. For 5, whenever they're a non-token creature, odds are someone's just going to take this bitch out, and that's going to be the rest of it, you know. Azula always lies. Well, I don't want to be friends with you. Feed the Swarm. There you go. There's Cruelty. There are some good common uncommons in here. Thriving Moor. Pretty legit. Here's some basics. Along with Attacking Vines. Always attack. Someone let me know if it's the same Jumpstart decks or if they like mix them up. I would assume they mix them up. It's not the same Jumpstart decks. Hi, bye. Spirit of Balance. Cool. Lion Vulture. Flying at the beginning of your end step. If an opponent lost life this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. That's not bad with the draw card. It is a 2/2. You can get taken out pretty easily. But I like the life gain trigger and the draw card trigger. Not too shabby. Okay, cannot recall where we were at, but here's Firebending. So, like, the actual cards that you're looking for, I believe I will mention them as we cross their path. Yes. Fire Nation Archers. Not going much there. There is actually like a $30 card right now that's sitting inside of these. Roku's Mastery. That's not going to be one of them, though. Thriving Buff. Yeah, there are some expensive cards. Not only that $30 card. So, like, big creatures, battle with the biggest. I would assume that they shuffle these up. You know, like, they're not all the same. If they are, I mean, I guess that makes sense because I looked up what's the most expensive inside of the beginner box for Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I got results. So maybe they are, specific cards, specific decks, seismic tutelage. Not going to be one of them, though. Yeah, there were a few that actually surprised me. Okay, we are on to earthbending. I think the whole earthbending and firebending and, all that stuff, waterbending, is there waterbending? I think it's all pretty neat. I'm not going to lie. I think it's cool. I think that art's cool. I think there's a lot of things that are cool. I don't want to give it away, but if I find them, yeah. Boomy is not one of the more expensive cards, but there you go. He's that Earthbend Wand. Rocket Rebuke. I want to see the card that's worth some dough. Maybe it's in the next one. But regardless, I will go over what the most valuable cards are if we don't end up cracking them inside of these. Do not shuffle. This is the on deck. Okay. Oh, let's give it a little flipper ripper. Allies. So allies are making their way back. Making my way back to you, babe. Glider kids. By the way, I lost 20 pounds. Thank you. I know. I'm feeling great. I know. Stomach's dropped significantly. Allied teamwork. When this enchantment enters, create a 1/1 white ally creature token. Allies you control. When you're a novice, when you read this text right here, allies you control, that sounds so good, right? Wrong. Typically, it's not that good because you get blown out or controlled or dominated. And by the time you pull that off, which, it could be early in the game, it don't matter. You spent 3 mana on it and it's too slow and you die, right? Yeah, that's usually how it goes. All right, there's a Koshi Warrior, a Raboru Troop, Master, Mechanical Glider, Path to Redemption. This is a common that is worth a decent, almost worth a decent buck. It's currently 71 cents, but I project it at 30 cents within a month from now. Enchanted creature can attack or block. It's like a pacifism. For 5, though, it has like an enhanced ability on top of the pacifism. Sacrifices aura, exile enchanted creature, create a 1/1 white ally creature token, activate only. See, that's power creep, right? That's power creep. If you ever wondered, that's power creep. I was going to say Flying Dojo. No, Flying Dolphin Fish. Fair enough. Otter Penguin, Katara, Bending Prodigy. There are certain cards that are the anime art, right? That can be worth more than others. So if I come across any of those, please let me know. But from what I'm seeing here, they're all pretty much anime art. The Terror of Serpent's Path. An 8/8 with hexproof. I mean, it's cool because you can target it, but your opponents can't. So, you can buff it. Bender's Waterskin. Deny entry. Deny entry is a flexible and powerful card, to say the least. Counter target spell for 3. Draw a card, then discard a card. So it's got looting built into it. That is one of the better sought-after commons. Currently $5.50. That's going to probably plummet to $2, and then it'll get a reprint and be down to $1. All that good stuff. Thriving Island. Okay, so we are picking up some cards here. Spells. We got a lot of blue stuff going on here. First time flyer. Welcome aboard, my friend. Welcome aboard. Master Paco. Okay. I might have missed some in the very first. I'll go over that again. Turtle Seals. Geyser Leaper. Serpent of the Pass. Barrels of Blasting Jelly. Reminds me of some KY back in the day. Abandon Attachments. This dude's onto something. I'm not going to lie. It'll quench you. I don't trust that young fella. Lost in the Spirit World. Water Whip. This is what costs to cast a spell. Waterbend 5 while paying a Waterbend cast. You can tap your artifact and creatures to help you. Okay. Chapter 2. Our creature cards to their owner's hand. Okay. I mean, weak in comparison to some spells we have, but, for limited, not bad. Bunch of islands. There's a mountain. Dragon Moose. I heard it all now, man. It's got haste. No flying, though. It's a Dragon Moose. Why can't it fly? It just has haste. It doesn't spit fire, nothing. Explosive Shot. That's what she said. Mountain, run amok. I like that name. French Conquest, the Rhino, Zuko, Avatar Hunter. There you have it. Not worth a whole darn, but, you know, it's pretty cool. Reach whenever you cast a red spell crit. If this was a 2-drop, busted, but it's a 5-drop. So, again, slow. Seeing Flame, Firebending Instructor, Zuko's Offense. We're looking for Fire Lord Zuko. Fire Nation Soldier. Not doing much for us. Or Fire Lord Azula. Captain Guard Warship. Nope. Azuko Tutorial. So I guess we missed the mark, or I just didn't factor them in. Path to Redemption. No, Path to Redemption. So yeah, again, did we get 2 of the same? Appa, Aang's Companion. This gonna be 30 cents in a month. Aang Air Nomad, not doing much for us. We're looking for Wan Shi Tong Librarian, which is doing something big. Not looking for Momo. Aang's Defense. Not doing a whole lot. All right, let's see if I can find some goodies. Yeah, most of the cards we were looking for, not in here. But what you can hope to find is Fire Lord Azula and Sokka Tenacious Tactician. Yeah, not too shabby. That's going for $6.50 right now. The Mechanist Aerial Artisan is going for $2 right now. Redirect Lightning, $12 currently. I have it projected at $4 within 2 months. And then Wan Shi Tong Librarian, a strong blue legendary creature that rewards players for returning cards to libraries. $39? Yeah, probably not. Probably like 12 in 2 months. And those would be like the best cards you could hope to pull, because they're not guaranteed. Fire Lord Zuko, powerful and popular card from the set, $7.50. Yeah, I got it projected at $2.50, but I could be wrong about a lot of these. Let me know where you guys think the prices will end up. You know, the more scarce a card is, the more worth the card has. Maybe we have Mechanist. Let's take a look. No, we have the Terror of Serpent's Pass. Unfortunately, not one in the same. So you can get hosed on these. I think this one was an example of getting hosed. So I hope to roll a 33. 4 plus 7 is 11. One more try. 16 plus 7 is 23. I was way off. Well, you know what, guys? You know what they say. When you suck, you suck. It is what it is. But hey, thanks for tuning in. I'm Joey Moss, Bad Boy Gaming. If you enjoyed this video, by all means, hit the like button so you can see more content just like this. And we're going to crack some bundles and compare some things. I also have, obviously, a bunch of these scenery, right? Tea time at the Jasmine Dragon. And on the back, there's the scene. All has been exposed. A lot of people said they lost money on these scene things, so I'll do that all in one video, and I'll give my general, I don't want to say synopsis, but I'll give my future projections on the value of those products, and we'll see where it goes from there. Also, a couple collector boxes. Pre-release is coming soon, and yeah, I have a whole plethora of secret layers. Big shoutouts, Ground Zero and Strongsville. 15 minutes from the turnpike, 10 minutes from the freeway. Skadoosh.